What is up, guys? It's Tony here, and today we're doing a quick little Tony Talks, and today we're going to be looking at some Chivalry gameplay. This is me playing the Archer class, and this is actually my first time ever playing this game. I've been playing it a lot recently, but I decided to pick out the first match I ever played, simply because I did pretty decent, and it was a really entertaining game, and there's a pretty funny part at the end that I wanted to showcase a little bit. But basically, today we're going to be talking about a bit of an interesting topic. We're going to be talking about the next gen of gaming. And I thought that Chivalry would be an interesting game to commentate this on, because it's a very unique game from the rest of the mass media of gaming right now. And as you guys know, for the last like 5 to 10 years, the more popular games have always been first-person shooters. Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Battlefield, Counter-Strike. I'm not saying these are the only popular games ever made. Obviously GTA was alright. Obviously Halo, which is, once again, it's a first-person shooter. I completely forgot to mention that earlier. And obviously there's a lot of other series, that have been made, that have been very popular. But the main series that has been, a sort of continuing trend was, or has been first-person shooters. And, my opinion is that recently that's dying out. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the last few CODs haven't been received as well as, say, COD 4, COD Modern Warfare 2. They're not as popular in terms of ratings, if that makes sense. I mean, yeah, their sales are through the roof, but I feel like a lot of their sales are due to this bandwagon effect where everyone feels like, I've bought COD for this many years, why not just buy it again? It doesn't make sense to stop buying COD, when you at one point enjoyed it, I guess. It's kind of a weird thing that people do. But I have a feeling that in the next 5 years, like in 5 years, COD may not be in the scene anymore. So that's why I thought it'd be an interesting idea to ponder what may be the next big trend. Now, you guys know there's a lot of new titles coming out that have been announced for the next gen consoles. One of the biggest, or the most advertised, I should say, is Titanfall. And Titanfall to me isn't that interesting. I mean, it's one of those mech games. I'm not a big fan of mechs or like sci-fi types of things. I think it might have a really good storyline. It may be very Mass Effect-y. It may, get popular because of the storyline, but I don't think the multiplayer gameplay is going to be that entertaining or fun, and because I don't think it's going to be the replacement for COD, if that makes sense. And I just feel like it's not going to do it. It's not going to be, the thing that takes over the industry. That's just my opinion. I mean, I may be completely wrong. We may see something soon that explains why Titanfall is going to be huge. Let me take a sip of water real quick. A lot of talking makes the mouth dry. But that's just my opinion of Titanfall, and I don't think it's going to be that huge. I may be completely wrong, as I mentioned earlier. If you have any opinions on it, comment below, I guess. But anyway, the game that I'm really excited for, and I think might revitalize a genre, is going to be GTA. The new GTA, which is set in a fictitious Southern California city. And I think it's going to be really interesting to see how that pans out, because I think all of the technical details, all of the mechanics for a great game are there. I mean, you've got an amazing landscape, an amazing open world setting. You've got incredible little mini games, tons of replay value. It's like Fallout meets GTA meets every other game you've ever heard of. And the reason why I say that is because from what I saw in the GTA trailer, which pretty much blew my mind, was that they pretty much took every single game that I could think of and they implemented it into GTA. And what I mean by that is you've got airplanes. You can fly airplanes around. And it's like an airplane simulator. That's like a lot of games where, you could fly around. And there's also a lot of new weapons. And, weapons, of course, equate to, first-person shooters or third-person shooters. You have a lot of, street warfare type of things going on, like with the cops or with your friends online. And it's also a very open world game, so it's very similar to like Fallout or Skyrim. So that's a huge thing to mention. And just all around, I mean, they really took every single GTA fan's dreams. You know how like everyone has those dream concepts, like Call of Duty should add laser rifles or something like that. Everyone has those dream concepts in their head, and GTA took all of them and just made them reality. And I think that's huge, and I think it's going to be really fun for anyone who's ever played GTA. And I think everyone's played GTA at least once, so I think it's going to be a huge game. I think it's going to revitalize the genre and the series. GTA 4 wasn't really super popular, so I think this will be pretty big for the Grand Theft Auto series. And really all genres like that, especially if like Saints Row can step it up and make a game up to the the hype of GTA 5. So I'm really excited for that. Personally, I'm not sure what you guys think about it. Comment below, tell me what you think. But as far as other games, there's not many other games I'm really excited about. I think there's going to be like one game that not many people are excited for that's going to come out, and everyone's going to like try it out, and it's going to be huge. I think it's going to become extremely popular, and that's going to be the game that takes over the series. It's going to be something that we didn't expect, because I feel like all the games they're trying to force on us that are going to replace the Halo series, like Titanfall, I feel like a lot of them aren't going to do it. I feel like a lot of them are very ambitious in their change of direction in terms of like everything. And I don't think that they're going to really make a mark on gaming history as much as they think they will. I might be wrong once again. This is just my opinion from what I've seen. And I'm sure when I see more of these games, my opinion will change. But as of now, it's pretty much like that. It's pretty much how it goes. Other games I'm kind of excited about. Project Spark is really interesting. The way you can design your own game and world inside of it. I always wondered why they didn't allow you to do that in other games. Like, why can't you create custom maps in like Halo or something like that? And I wonder, why they never did that. I mean, yeah, you can create, forge maps, but why can't you create like terrains and things like that and really be creative with it? So I feel like they've done a great job with that, and I think that the elements of that game, or that, whatever you want to call it, I guess it's a game. It's kind of a game. It's a little bit of a combination of things. I hope they implement those types of elements of creating a map into other games, because that would be really interesting to see that implemented into a game like Call of Duty, for example. So hopefully we'll see we'll see how that goes and see how that evolves. And otherwise, I can't really think of any other games I'm really super excited for. I mean, Assassin's Creed, the new Assassin's Creed, kind of caught my eye, because I kind of enjoyed this. I enjoyed the series in the past and haven't played it in a while, but maybe. And I can't even think of any other games that they announced, at least for the next gen consoles. I mean, Elder Scrolls Online looks alright. I'm not too excited for it. But really, the funny thing is, like, I'm pretty much genreless right now, if that makes sense. I don't really have a genre I'm into. I'm not really, like, constantly playing a certain type of game. I literally just, dabble around with random games that, interest me to some extent that I know I can make a video with. And I do that for a couple hours every day, record, and then I get offline. I mean, there's really not many games that I just want to play for leisure. It's been a long time since I've had that feeling. So I'm waiting for a big surprise to come out of the woodwork. I really would like to see a new Fallout game. If a new Fallout game came out, and I also had GTA at my disposal, I'd probably be happy for a year. But that's big wishing, because I don't know what Bethesda's up to lately. I've noticed that they sort of like teased people with something big, and everyone thought it'd be the new Fallout. What would that be? 4? I guess 4. And it didn't happen. But it'd be cool to see a new Fallout, definitely. Possibly with online features, that'd be pretty cool. But that's kind of just wishing at this point. But I do want to see something extremely unique come out that pretty much just blows everyone away. Because GTA, I mean, even though it has a lot of unique features to the GTA franchise, it's not unique in its full build. But I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the possibility of a Fallout, and I'm also excited about a few of the single-player driven games that are coming out as well. And Project Spark, of course, is always interesting. The one thing I'm really excited about, not excited entirely because I feel like it's sort of far away, is virtual reality, just in general, because I've heard a lot of things about how they're making progress with virtual reality, and it seems like it's getting closer and closer with all these new headsets and things like that are coming out with the visual, the optics, whatever they want to call them. I think it's kind of an interesting thought that might be coming out possibly in the in the next generation of consoles. So that'd be interesting to try out, and hopefully it's not like the Virtual Boy. Hopefully it's a lot better. That would be good. But yeah, I'm a little excited about that as well. Apparently Serial Rapist has won. So back to this gameplay now. You might have noticed I was literally just running around killing a lot of people very quickly, and in some cases destroying like three of the most, like a vanguard, you know, 2 knights at once. And in this lobby I was in this server I was in, I was pretty much just destroying everyone. I was frustrating everyone, and eventually what ended up happening was, in this lobby, they decided to vote to kick me. That's right, they decided to vote to kick me. They got so mad that they voted to kick me out of the game. I wasn't using it, as far as I know, I wasn't using really an overpowered character. I wasn't really doing amazing in the game, but they got mad. I don't know what it was. There was no rules that said no archers as far as I know, and they got really mad. So in this match you'll see that I pretty much just, I got on a little bit of a streak I think at some point, and they decided to vote me. So this is like the bonus clip at the end here. I think I actually killed this guy, cut his head off, alright, pretty good. And then I think I get into a little bit of a bow battle, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. So this game, man, I mean, Chivalry is cool. I mean, if you haven't checked it out, or if you don't know what it is, check it out. Check it out in the Steam store. I think it's like $4.99. It's dirt cheap, and I don't know, I've been having a lot of fun with it, and I'm sure you guys will see more of it in the future. I just owned that guy with an arrow, and now I'm going for the other guy. This guy just charges after me, and all I'm thinking is, shit, let me get down here. So I get down there, and look at him. He just tries to sneak around, doesn't want to take fall damage, and he gets killed. Too bad, so sad. And yeah, they pretty much got very mad. And, you know, I wasn't being a dick. And the funny thing is, if you look in the chat box, I don't know if you saw it, but I said GG in the last game. I mean, I wasn't being a dick. They were just mad. And I don't know what else to say. I think right here I get killed, though. But, yeah. So that's that. And, you know, back to the topic. I guess really the thing is, I'm going to get the Xbox One. I'm going to get GTA, and I'll be doing videos of that when that comes out. Titanfall, most likely no, unless something sparks my interest about it. And I'm excited to see, you know, what comes in the future. And here's the vote. Kick player Tonyisgaming. Oh my god. I don't know. I really don't understand why they decided to vote me out. But I guess that, you know, that's it. That's just, you know, it's just the way it is. I was a little frustrated. I just started shooting arrows around randomly, and I didn't really know what to do. And I get kicked eventually. But pretty much that is it. That is the Tony Talks video. A little bit of a longer one today, talking about a kind of interesting topic. If you have anything to comment on about it, go ahead and comment below, and I'll see you guys next time.